Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the worst podcast on the internet, Rough and Rowdy. I'm your host, Ron Lauro. Today's episode, I almost knocked you guys over. Today's episode, I'm home, sitting on the deck, relaxing. I had a request from a viewer. He said he liked when we just sat on the deck and just kind of talked about stuff. I'm going to start off today. I wanted to start talking about the last week's racing and everything that's been going on with the JPB racing team. Rough and Rowdy podcast. Last week we had Timmy Potter from TP Concepts. He's the crew chief of the number 30 Pro Stock and number 30 Late Model, which he came on board with us in December, and he's been doing a hell of a job. I'm so glad that we got hooked up with him, and if you want to get a little of, of his bio or whatever you want to call it. If you watched that last podcast, we went into a lot of stuff about, how we got into racing and how we ended up meeting us and getting teamed up with the JPB racing team. So that was a good podcast. I don't know if you guys get to see that, but check it out. I gotta move a little bit here because I keep hitting the stand, and that's not good. I don't want to knock it over. So anyway, I'm home early. Well, it's not really early. What is it? 7 o'clock now. I'm gonna just plug in the charger so that we do not run out of battery while we're on the air, so to speak. Can I sniff my chair? You want to sniff my chair? Wow, you're a weird one. You're definitely weird. Definitely from the is it? I can't even see. I'm getting old. I'm blind. Leroy, you must be a Thorpe follower, because that's something I think I would see on their channel. We're kind of a little different than them, but you're welcome. Come on and look and see what's going on. Hey, what's happening, Mark? How are you? I'm glad you're watching. Yeah, so we're just home. We had a good week with the Pro Stock, so that's why I'm home. There's not a lot of work to do on that. Oh, you're trash from Louisiana. Come on, don't put yourself down like that. Hey, you like to sniff chairs. That's, it's weird to me, but, some people that might be normal. But, so instead of being in the shop fixing body damage and all that stuff, I'm here talking to you guys. So, hey, Jessica, how are you? Hello. Yeah, so I was fortunate enough, Rowdy's dad came by the shop today, and he blew out all the rubber and dirt out of the car and wiped it down and nut and bolted it. So that part is done. I'm gonna give it another, we'll probably give it another once over, just, go over everything one more time. And since we have an easy week, so to say. Jessica, oh man, I'm sorry, I can't see anything. Cool. You mean cool? I don't know. Cool. Is that like logo, not logo, like, shit, I'm not good with words, but yeah. So anyway, so I'm home and I'm on the back porch with my trusty companion over here, Loki. Loki, say hi. Hi, Loki. Yeah. Yeah, so Loki's here with me. He's chilling out on the deck with me, and just sitting out here, enjoying the beautiful weather. It's a little chilly today compared to me, at least. I like the heat, so it's yeah, a little chilly. Jessica. Yep. Hi, Jess. H something. I'm sorry, I can't read. I gotta learn how to put these words a little bigger or wear my glasses, but I look really dorky with my glasses, so I don't. Yeah, Mark, we always have to double check, especially the wheels, to make sure they're torqued. We gotta make sure we torque those wheels. Double check, triple check, right? I'm only busting. Yeah, I'm talking to Mark from Northeast Racing. He has a YouTube channel. He puts up a lot of cool in-car videos and stuff like that. So if you guys are into that, check him out, Northeast Racing on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, it's free. Just like us here at the Rough and Rowdy Podcast. You know, go on to our page, like and subscribe. Tell your friends how great we are. I mean, lie to them, I don't care, you know, just get them there, you know. Brody! Yeah, wait, Mark will fuck him up, man. I know, we gotta watch out. We can't have Mark. Mark will get pissed off, start killing people. And what's up? Jessica, what's up? Not much. Like I said, I'm just home chilling out. I broke out an old sweatshirt from when my old pro stock team still had the number 30, obviously, and Freddie Estelle used to drive for us. Won 4 championships, but this was when we only had 3. We had the 2008, 2009, and 10, and then we ended up with the 2011. So we ended up with 4 consecutive championships. So now we are trying to get one so we can start a new consecutive championship. So we got the right man behind the wheel, and we do have the right crew chief turning the nuts and bolts. So excuse me. So we look like we should be able to pull one off, but you know, the competition's tough. We're in a battle with Dave Darling, an 8-time champion. So, you know, we're going to be on an A game, and we need some luck and everything else we have. We have the team, we have the drive, we have the crew chief, we have the car. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully the end of the year, we're the champions, which would be great. Jessica, I'm cool. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't feel cool as like I used to be. You know, I'm getting a little older, but that's all right. I try, you know, try to stay cool. Try to be cool. What is it? Hip to be cool? Is that what it is? So yeah, so last week, start out with Wednesday of last week. Rowdy has been running at the Waterford Speed Bowl because I'm not, right? Yeah, I know. That's all right. So he went up to the Speed Bowl. He's been running there weekly. Yeah, you're funny, Jessica. Really funny. Ha ha ha. So went up there, and he's been running there for a championship. He's had one championship at the Waterford Speed Bowl last year, the year before. We're 25, 23. The year before, he had the championship locked up, but he had one bad race, and it ended up getting suspended for a race, and those 2 races kind of put him out of contention. So, but he's back with a vengeance. He's got 6 wins in a row. It was 7 races so far. So the first one he finished second, and he's got 6 in a row now. And so we started out Wednesday with the Waterford win, and we went to Seekonk on Friday in the Legends, and at Waterford I gotta shout out Bobby Martin, Ela Martin Motorsports. Jacob runs the number 13 Legend there for them, and oh yeah, Mark, we'll make it 7 this week. Yep, fingers crossed. That's what we're gonna do. So yeah, big shout out to them, Bobby Martin. He does so much for Rowdy and the JPB racing team. So big thanks to him, and we'll go there this Wednesday. We're going back there Wednesday to run again. So so on to the week of last week. Then Friday night we had the $2,000 to win summer shootout. Nick Lascola Racing put that race on. I don't know if it's the first year, maybe it's the second year. I don't know, but that was hats off to him. Putting up that kind of money for a Legend race. I'm surprised there wasn't a lot more cars from other tracks there. I think we had someone came up from New York, but mostly the normal guys. Looking at car, yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Jessica. But yeah, I can't see these little words, so make it short and sweet, please, so I can just one-liners. It's easier for me to read. You don't want me to get my glasses. Big upset Friday. No, it wasn't a big upset, Paul. That was earned, and he Ryan Jr. has been running really well. He's just had some bad luck, and I thought that night he had some bad luck too, but he turned it around, and hats off to Ryan. He ran a hell of a race after getting caught up in that wreck and running from the back and winning. Hi Dave, Watermelon, how are you, buddy? Yeah, so yeah, Friday, it wasn't an upset, I mean, yeah, of course we'd like to win, but you can't win every race. And Paul, you know that. You've been around racing longer than I have, or just as long, you know what I mean? Probably a little longer. And yeah, yep. Bottle Rocket, yep, he bottle rocket. Somebody lit his wick. Somebody lit his wick that night, and that was great. Yeah, you're welcome, Paul. Hey, you don't have to thank me. They did it. They got that car tuned in. He's been fast. He was, $2,200 that night. What is he doing? What is he buying now? All that money, right? Yeah, 200 for the fastest. I think the pole, was it the pole? I'm not sure, but yeah, you got the 200 for that and 2,000 to win. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, he's been running really well. Every week he's, for his, I think it's his second year, Paul. If I'm not mistaken, right? It's his second year in the Legends. Yeah, I know, right? So, yeah, I mean, he was fastest car at both practices, fastest car in the qualifier, and then I didn't look at the times during the race if he was the fastest car during the race, but he won it. And like I say, the fastest car doesn't always win the race. Hi, Aunt, how are you? Yeah, so yeah, that was. I didn't even see him. Even Rowdy said, he goes, I didn't even see him. He said, I didn't even know where he came from. All of a sudden, he's 3 wide, and he won by what? I mean, I saw that picture, that photo finish. It was just like half a bumper or something. Let me see. I'm trying to read what you said, Paul. plus from you, right? You gave him some money and somebody else gave him some money. Oh yeah, yeah. Second year, yeah, that's great. I mean, that's awesome. You know, and the way he won it was incredible. So hats off to you know, Big Ryan. I know he's been doing a lot of work and getting those cars set up, and Ryan Jr., you know, hats off to you. That was an awesome race. You got more coming. Keep it up, you know. Just gotta just, you know, that division is tough. There's a lot of fast cars, and you just gotta stay out of trouble to make it to, you know, to get up there. You know, you got a fast car, you got to avoid the crap that's going on. You get up to the front, and then, hey, was it? Is it Jim? I'm sorry if I say your name because I can't see. I think it's Jermaine, watching from Belgium. Wow, all the way from Belgium. Thank you. I hope you're into racing because that's what we talk about a lot in life. If you have any questions, I'm not a life coach, but I'll try to help. Let's see. I missed one from Dave Haywood. Oh, Mike Cavallaro. Yes. And I know I'm switching subjects here, but Dave Haywood said that Mike Cavallaro was doing good after that horrendous wreck. I mean, that was, you know, you watch the video, you see him hit the wall sliding, and then all of a sudden he hits that lip, and it's hard to watch, you know. You know, it was a bad wreck, and we're all praying for his quick recovery, and I heard he broke his back. He's going to have some surgery done. I don't know if he had his surgery done yet, but yeah, hats off. Jessica, you're from, what does that say? Mola? I don't even know what that is. Mola, I'm not sure. Hey, Junior. Hey, how are you? Thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody watching. Yeah, so, you know, everybody, we're all, you know, praying and hoping for a speedy recovery. Mike Cavallaro and in the truck series over at Seekonk Speedway. Raymond Alexander Jr., Mr. Excitement. See you tomorrow night. Yeah, give me a buzz or a call or whatever before you head over, and that's cool. Junior, I'm doing well. Haywood, yeah, he's got some screws and pins. Wow, you guys are you're going pretty quick here with me. Yeah, yes, Jermaine. Yes, I hope he gets well. We race we run a circle track. It's Seekonk Speedway, Seekonk, Massachusetts. So if you Google it, Seekonk Speedway, Seekonk, Massachusetts, you can check out the track. It's a quarter-mile oval. We race basically stock cars. They have a pro stock division, late models, trucks, and sportsmen. So yeah, we run that. We go in circles, left, whatever way that is. I don't know. I get confused. I'll get dizzy too. Yeah, all right, Ray. Yeah, give me a call before you head over. Just give me a call when you get out of work and come by. We can shoot the shit or whatever. Kind of got some stuff done, but there's always something to do at the shop. You know that, right? Hey, Mark. Put my mic on, brother. Why, you can't hear me that good? The mic's in the truck. I was going to bring it up. I didn't know I was going to get that involved, but Joey, what's up? Okay, what's happening? Like NASCAR, yes. Yeah, Jermaine, it's kind of like NASCAR. But Jessica Pace, I don't know. Red penalty, red card, droopy eyes. I don't know what you're saying. Way too much. Yeah, that's cool. I like how you did that in the all capitals. A lot easier for me to read. Hey Joey, how you doing? Yeah, great run. Yes, 30 late model. Curious why he's running the 91 fast running car. Uh, yeah, we were we we were the 30 late model is a fast car. We know that, but we somehow after the first couple of races we had tried to make some changes, went the wrong way, and then we had, you have issues going on. It's tough running two cars at a night when you have, your crew chief running back and your crew running back and forth. So Bobby offered Jacob, or Jacob, you know, pushed him, because Jacob's like that. He wants to race. Yeah, so this is the answer for the 30 late model. So we parked it, we actually swapped motors in it. A driver from Waterford had blown up a motor, and I had a spare, but I didn't want to sell the spare because it was pretty much new, and so we pulled the old one out. We sold that to him. I can't find. I don't want to say it. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. If you're watching, but give a shout out. I'll tell you. But he's running at the Waterford Speed Bowl in the late model. So we just kind of parked that for now. And we're concentrating on the pro stock, and that Ethan Leduc. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he did have a great run Saturday. Oh, Sean. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Mark. Yeah, Sean. What's his last name, Mark? I know it starts with a D. And I don't know his number of his car, but if you could help me out with that, it'd be great. So we really want to concentrate on the pro stock, and just being able to have one car and give it 100% on that one car. It really helps us. It helps us, be able to fine tune that car a lot better. But with the help of Bobby Martin and Derek Guchaki, we got that 91 running pretty stout. And if you go from last week, Saturday night, Rowdy ended up winning that race. I think he started 8th or 9th. I'm not sure. Rowdy gets the Pro Stock Championship. Yeah, I hope so too. That's why we're trying to. We're concentrating on that. We're giving it 100%. So yeah, the driver from Waterford, it was the number 9 late model, Sean, and I don't want to mess up his name. Gadiki. I'm sorry, man. I'm boshing your name, but his name's Derek. He's the number 9. He's been running pretty well with that new motor. He's been running some fast times, so he's happy, and we're happy that he's happy. But yeah, back to Friday. We ended up, like we said, a bottle rocket there. He shot his way to the front, ended up with the big prize. I mean, if you're gonna win a race, your first legend race, that was the one to win. And yeah, like I said, congratulations. That's wonderful. I'm glad he got his win. Get that out of the way. Now, the rest will come. Because that's always the first one's always the hardest. Yeah, he started 8th, Junior. I think you know more than I do. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, he started 8th. Ended up winning that race. Yeah, so running the 30 pro stock Saturday, and we had a good run. I mean, the car was stout, and we just had, Rowdy said he just didn't have enough drive off the corner when he was underneath those cars that he was passing. So instead of getting around them quickly, it took him, 10 laps to get around the number 17. And I think then when we get up to Pelland, he tried to run up on the outside, but you know, he was shutting the door on the outside, so he took the bottom, and you know, I don't even know how many laps they ran around. It probably 15 laps or so, 10 laps, I don't know. By the time he got by him, and then once he did, he was at the end of the race. He was faster than the two cars in front of him. I think by a tenth, which isn't a lot, but you know, you can catch him. You know, if we had more laps, maybe we could have caught him. But even catching him, then it's getting around him. So you know, it's, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's a lot of, everybody says that in racing. You know, oh, if there was one more lap, I could have won that race. Hey, if I didn't hit the wall, I might have won that race, right? You know, but it's a great looking car as well. Congrats on the victory. Yes, two cars is tough. Kid's gonna be pro stock champ. Hey, believe me, I you know, I pray for that. That'd be great. You know, I'd love to win a championship with my great nephew. A lot of people think Rowdy's my son. Some people do. I mean, he does have a dad. His dad's name's Josh Burns. He's at the track every week. At every race he goes to, Josh follows him everywhere. Waterford, if he's in New Hampshire, he's there. So, so yeah, Jacob is my great nephew. He's my sister's daughter's son. So that's how old I am. But yeah, so where was I? That's what happens when you get this old. You lose your train of thought. Mark, what's up, buddy? What is it? It was great. It was a great race. Pellin, yeah, with awesome door-to-door. They showed serious respect for each other. Yes, you're absolutely right. And, you know, sometimes it gets out of hand, and, you know, then the drivers, they just want to, you know, beat and bang on each other, and all that does is ruin good race cars. Thanks, Mark. I mean, Northeast Racing, Mark Bastine, not Mark St. George. Follow Rowdy's Racing, very close, big fan. I know you are, Junior. And Mark St. George, great kid, great nephew. Yeah, he is. He is a great kid. Yeah, a little on a... yeah, so we're talking about what's going on this week. Rowdy up in Pellin, side by side racing. Yeah, it was great racing. I gotta say, I just wish we could have got around them a little quicker, you know. But we still, I think we held the points lead. I think we're still not points lead. I think we're still in the points lead, tied with David Darling, which yeah, you know, his rookie year, he's tied with David Darling, 8-time champ, in the pro stock division. You know, if you were to ask me in December when we were building this car, putting it back together, hey Ray, how are you? Glad you guys I'm glad you're watching. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, if you would have came to me in, you know, January, December when we were building, rebuilding the Scully car with the number 2 Tom Scully Jr. I believe Tom Scully Jr. Yes, his car. You know, I would have said, hey, you know, I'd be happy, you know, to run top 5 and, you know, maybe win a race. Here we are. Season's like, we're getting to the end of the season. He's got 3 wins, more than any pro stock driver this year. And I was just looking at his stats. I think it was 10 races. He's got 3 wins and 7 top 5s. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's incredible. Rowdy's the show as far as I'm concerned. Can't deny that. Yeah, he does put on a good show. He does. Everywhere he goes, he races his heart out, 100% all the time. and it's his passion. I mean, he absolutely loves racing. You know, he loves it. You know, if he's not racing late models or pro stocks, he's racing legends. On the off season, he's running the go-karts and doing whatever he can just to keep his edge. You know, it's like anything else. You know, anything else you do, any kind of sport. You know, if you're only doing it, you know, once a week, you know, it's good. But the more you do something, the better you get. You know, I mean, the more practice you have, the more seat time you have, and it doesn't matter what car it is, because you know you're getting the seat time, you're getting the feel of the car, you're being able to set up drivers, passing them, seeing what works, what doesn't work. So yeah, right on. Yeah, Junior, you're right. It's last points race is this Saturday, and then we go into the chase. So we're hoping we can just pull the lead ahead this week, and you know, get that. I think it's an extra 3 points. I'm not sure. I thought it was 6. Somebody told me 3, and that starts out. Yeah, you know. So yeah, always shoot for the stars. Yeah, that's it, man. It's what you got to do. Just that's what we do every week. We go there and we do what we do every week. We go there to win. You know, obviously some weeks where we had to, you know, play the tire game, so we go there and, you know, we're struggling, but now we're ready to play a spectacular. It's so hard. Yeah. I'm not big on the chase kind of thing there. I'm sorry. I'm like, I can't see some of this stuff you guys are saying. Oh yeah. Yeah. Jacob is very humble, and he's not like a showboat. He gets it done, and he's very respectful. The pros, hoping Rowdy gets the W. Yeah, this Saturday. I hope so too. You're gonna win this Saturday. Oh wow, Mark. Well, that'd be great. Happy birthday. If you see this glow, I got a little fire going over here. It's one of those little propane things, but you know, I'll tell you, it keeps you warm and it puts a little glow on my face. Makes me look very handsome. So yeah, hopefully we get the W for you on your birthday. That'd be great. You come down and get some birthday pictures with Rowdy in Victory Lane. So yeah, so not to get off racing, but Mark, love the fire. Yeah, very relaxing, chilling. I am handsome Joey. Thank you. Oh shit, you're hilarious. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So so Saturday we had the racing, and then yesterday was a sad day at our house. Me and my wife had to put one of our dogs down. It's hard to talk about, but you know, we rescue dogs, so you know, you get dogs that have different, you know, I don't know how to say it, what, you know, they have stuff that when they go through. Thanks, Mark, I appreciate it. You know, the dog that we just had to put down, he was from Turkey. You know, he was a street dog out in Turkey. We rescued him when he was 3 and had him for 9 wonderful years. And we gave him the best life that we could. We still have a puppy here, Loki. Loki, you want to say hi? Can you say hi to these guys? Look, say hi. Yeah, hi, Loki. So yeah, Loki's lonely. He's a little sad right now. Thanks, Junior. I appreciate it. So yeah, he had cancer. He had a big tumor on his liver, and his kidneys were shutting down. So we were keeping him comfortable, but for the last week or so, we could see him really declining. And yesterday, in the last few days, he wasn't getting up to go outside. He had no interest in food. And if you know Labs and Goldens, they're like food-driven dogs. Oh, what's up? Oh, he's barking. He's barking at the birds. See him flying by? He's barking at the birds. Good job, Luke. You get him, all right? I don't know if he's gonna fly up there or something. Yeah, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, it's one of the toughest things we go through, and for the love of dogs, and I mean I've had several dogs, so it's something that we go through and we say, oh, I don't want to, but then we get another one, But saying so he wasn't eating, and then yesterday I was lying on the floor and I noticed his belly was just so swollen, and he just looked like, he looked at me and he was like, help me, I just can't go through this anymore. And so I told my wife, I said, we need to take him in. Just let's take him in, because if there's something going on, and they can't tell you, hey, I'm in pain, help me. He would, so we took him in, and the vet that was there said, well, we're gonna, we can try to drain his belly. We told her what was going on. It wasn't our normal vet. It was an emergency place that's down the road from us, which we've gone to before. Really nice people over there. It's in Swansea. I forgot the name of it. I should know the name of it, but so we ended up taking him there about 6:30. They did a little drain. They said, yeah, he's got fluid in his belly. One good thing, it wasn't like full just blood. It was a mixture of whatever the clear stuff is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, it is. It's tough. It is tough. So, the vet that was there, we told her all about what what he was going through and what was happening, and she said, we can drain the fluid and see if that makes him more comfortable, and see if that'll help you guys out for maybe if he wasn't in pain. It's hard not to help. But so anyways, we said, yeah, go ahead and do it. So she said it was going to take a little while, so we're only 5 minutes from there, so we came back home and waited for the call, and had our dinner, and then finally they called and they said, oh yeah, they're done. And when we got there, she said that she had drained 2 liters of that fluid. A 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola or whatever you like to drink. So anyway, they drained that out of him, and when we got there and they helped him in the room, it was kind of like one was holding the collar, and they had, I don't know if you ever seen those things they put around their belly. It looks like a suitcase. You hold them, and his back legs weren't working. His legs were already going bad, and he just couldn't walk. It was like his legs were crossing, and instead of walking on his pads, he was like almost walking on his knuckles, and it was just. When he got in there, he just lied down as usual, because that's what he's been doing, and he was just shallow breathing. And after talking with the vet, we decided the best thing to do was to have him join the rest of our dogs in heaven. As I truly believe that's where he is. He's there with the rest of the dogs. They're running around across the Rainbow Bridge, and so, I'm sad, but you know, in another way, I'm relieved that you know, he's not in pain anymore. You know what I mean? It's terrible. I don't want to get all choked up with you guys here, so we'll just you know, we got Loki here. He's his name's Loki for a reason. I don't know if you guys know any of like the mythological, whatever those guys are, like Thor and Loki. Loki was the mischievous brother, always getting into trouble. So that is our lab Loki. He's always in trouble. He's always getting into trouble. So yeah, Mark, no more suffering. Yes, definitely. Yeah, so that kind of was yesterday, and by the time they did all of that, and then, you know, all the other stuff, and by the time we got home, it was like after midnight, and then you got the coming home to with no dog, and you know, it's just, it's crazy. But he's in a better place now than he was, you know, the last few weeks. But yeah, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. So yeah, so let's get back to some other stuff. You know, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough losing a pet. No matter the fires like keeps giving me a glare, so it's hard to read what you guys are saying. I'm sorry, Junior, I can't read it all. Maybe if you guys maybe put them in all capitals, maybe it'll be a little easier for me to read. I just don't have my glasses. I'm not really sure how to make these bigger. I know there's a way, but that's why I say we're the worst podcast on the internet, right? We do all our podcasts from an iPhone. I don't have my my little mic on today. Last time I used it, I had a little issue with it. I'm sure it was me, not the mic. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we had a good week of racing. You know, bad weekend of the other stuff. But we're ready. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm not trying to. You know, well, it's almost. Oh yeah, yeah. It is. It is hard. It's hard. You know, no matter if it's a cat, a bunny, you know, whatever it is you have. It's. I mean, you love them, and they love you. You are their whole world. You know what I'm saying? No matter what pet it is, you're their whole world. You know, you have a life. You know, you go to work, you go to the races, you're going out, you're doing all this stuff. You're their whole life. So when you come home, you know, make sure you hug them, love them, give them the attention that they deserve, because, you know, they don't get a lot of it. And you know, I mean, I'm sure, I don't mean it like that, but what I mean is we work. You know, we come home, and when you get home, you gotta cook, you clean, you're doing this, so they don't get a lot of time, you know, spent with them. And you know, when this stuff happens, you kind of realize that it's you know, that you need to, you know, lie down with them, pet them, hug them a little bit more, and go from there. Yeah, especially when you have them since they're since they're born, you know. I feel that I've had only had I think 2 puppies out of what did we have? I had one, it was Rocky, Bo, Sandler, Tucker, Landon, who just passed, and Loki. And out of all those 6-7 dogs that we've had, I think we've only had 2 puppies. We rescue most of the time. You know, we're always rescuing our dogs, or animals, dogs mostly. I don't have any cats. We had one cat, but that was when we moved into this house. That was 20 years ago. But let me see if I can read some of these comments here. I'm trying to read them, but not. For babies, yeah, they are. It is. It's strange, Mark. Like you say that. It's yeah. They. It's. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that. Sometimes it's harder to lose. Your pet. Than a family member. And I don't think that's in a bad way. I think it's. We mostly make the decision, and I think that's the hard part. And I think when you're there and the dog is living, or a cat or a bunny or whatever it is, and you have to make that decision to say yes, let's put them down. Actually, that's what you're doing. It is sad. Give me 1 second. I'll put some lights on over here so we can a little bit of light. Let there be light. All right, let there be light. All right, now we got a little bit of light there. That's a little better, right? Right on. Yeah, so I think that's what plays a big part. It's with people. And I'm sure a lot of people. What do you want? Huh? You a good boy? Why don't you come over here? Come over here. I'll pet you. Come over on this side. Come on. You gotta go around. You gotta go around. Come here. He wants to be in. Come on. Come here. Come. Go ahead. Come here. Oh, yeah, he's a good boy. Come here. Let's everybody see you. Come on. Come here. Yes, come here. Dad. Oh, there's Loki. See Loki? Who's Loki? Let's see. Let's get Loki in the picture here. Hey, Loki. Come here. Look, there's Loki. There he is. Let me take you. Come here. He's sitting there looking at me and like getting ready to bark, like, come on, pet me. I'm home alone today. I'm not used to this. Usually has his brother here, So, yeah, Junior, probably not going to get hoodies this year. I mean, it's the end of the season. This year was unfortunate. This year we definitely we lost, didn't lose, but we had 2 sponsors that backed out that had been with us since Jacob started racing when he was 5. So that was a big hit for us. They were 2 big sponsors actually. So it was a little tough. So instead of spending thousands on, and it is thousands when you buy sweatshirts and T-shirts, when you buy a lot of them. Instead of spending the money on that, we decided that we would not get them this year and hold off till next year. Hopefully the ones we get for next year will say number 30, Pro Stock Champion, right? It'll be even better, right? So instead of getting something now, it just says Burns on it. We can get one next year that says number 30 Pro Stock Champion, which would be pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So, some news I want to let everybody know about before I forget. Tomorrow night, I don't know if any of you guys watch Sid's View, the podcast, Sid's View podcast. Really good show. The extra large hoodies on. Extra large, I don't know. I mean, if you're around, I can bring you one out. You can try it on. If it works for you, great. If I don't have a problem with that. Next time you're at the track, just let me know. I'll rip one out. I don't know. I have my list somewhere. I don't know if I have a double X. I'm not sure. We're limited on sizes. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah, go ahead. Show everybody. Say hi. Come here. Say hi. Let's say hi. Look at Loki. Look at him. Oh, look how handsome he is. Oh, is he very handsome, boy? Yeah. He's very handsome, Loki. Yes. Yeah, see? He's a very handsome boy. That's Loki. You guys meet Loki. So, yeah, so I was at the Sid's View. See, I got distracted again. So tomorrow night they air their podcast. I think it's every Tuesday. every Tuesday. Yeah, let me know if you come to the track Saturday or whatever. Yeah, Saturday. Just let me know. I have them with me all the time. I'll double check. So this this Tuesday on the Sid's View podcast, there'll be no other than Jacob Rowdy Burns on their show. So if you guys are around, tune into their podcast. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, he's a handsome boy. Tune into the Sid's View podcast, and you can see Rowdy on there. If you can't, you can always watch it after. It's recorded. So, but I've watched that show a few times, and that's a real podcast. Yes, they do. They have a page on Facebook. It's Sid's View. Yeah, just put in Sid's View. They have a YouTube channel. They have he has downstairs in his basement. It's like a full blown out studio. It's incredible. I haven't been there, but just watching the show, what they do is incredible. That'd be like a dream podcast for me. But I think we're doing all right with just the. We're just doing all right with the iPhone and just chilling out and bringing you guys to the track and to the shop, and just talking about stuff about racing and life and whatever else is going on. Yeah, he's just chilling out. Look at him. Look at him chilling. He's just chilling out. Yeah, Loki's just chilling, man. He's chilling like a villain. Yeah, he followed that podcast. Yeah. Can you, what did you say, Mark? I'm sorry, my eyes, between the fire and me going blind in my own ways, can you forward the podcast? Yeah, maybe I can do that after. Maybe at the track Saturday, Junior. Yeah, just message me on Messenger, and I'll, you can meet me at the gate over there, the pit gate going into the pit, and you can try your shirt on. Yeah, you're gonna forget, Mark, right? You're as old as me. Come on. Yeah, it's Sid's View. It's I'm surprised, Mark, that you haven't seen that. They talk about racing all over New England. They were at Waterford this weekend. They actually bring a drone and film some of the racing, and they're legit for sure. Yeah, and. Rowdy was supposed to be on 2 weeks ago, but he had some stuff he had to do, so he had to cancel. And tomorrow is his day. He's gonna be on that podcast, which is gonna be fun. I can't wait to watch it. Definitely cool. Get his name out there a little bit more. It's all about marketing. You gotta market yourself. I gotta get his name out there, and and he does the rest. Once he gets behind that wheel, he drives that car to whatever its potential. It doesn't matter, if he doesn't give up. He makes adjustments in the car, on the track to try to get the car to if it's not running good, he can run up a half a groove, whatever he does, beyond me. I mean, I never had the talent that he had when I raced, so it's you saw today the first time. You saw one today. Oh, you did see the Sid's View podcast, Mark? Yeah. If you just go yeah, I'm excited too, Junior. I mean, sorry, Joe. I'm trying to read these names. If you saw it on my cell phone, I got a iPhone 13 mini, so everything's even smaller. The only reason I got the mini is because it fits better in my pocket. But now that I'm doing this, I wish I had the bigger one, But so yeah, I'm excited to see Rowdy tomorrow. That's great. Great that he's going to do that. Joe, I know, right? And I can't see, man. I can't see, God damn it. I don't really. I have glasses for like for distance, but I use like readers, and the ones I got, I look like Poindexter, and the ones that are in my house right now are broken, so I only have one side piece, and the other side piece is broken. So I have a pair in my truck, but I'm not. I'm not gonna go down to the truck now. It's getting a little late. I'm gonna sit out here with you guys for a little while longer. My wife is she had to teach 2 yoga classes tonight, so she probably won't get home until about 9 o'clock. So that's why I figured I'd come out here, and instead of watching the boob tube, I figured I'd watch myself on my cell phone and talk to you guys. He is the top driver, Hall of Fame for sure. Yeah, he keeps it up, keeps doing what he's doing. You know, he's definitely. Like I say, I'm still, you know, like I said, if you would have came to me in December, I wouldn't have never thought we would be where we are in the pro stock. When we first started, you know, when we were building the car, Jacob came in the shop one time, Rowdy came in the shop, and he's like, "Oh, Goran, you know, maybe we should just run the late model again next year, and you know, maybe, you know, just do the pro stock couple of races here and there." And I'm like, yeah, go Speed Racer, go. You like that one? That was my wife's idea. I was looking for a song because I love doing those reels. I think it's pretty cool. When you go around with the flag, you put a song to it. I thought it was pretty cool. So I like doing those. I was like, oh, I want to put that video up, put a reel. And she's like, hey, how about the song from Speed Racer? And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's. She goes, no, they got a new one, you know, from the movie. And I was like, oh, cool, let me check it out. So I played it, and I thought that was a really cool song, and it was the white car, you know, so everything kind of went with it. So Junior, did you send? Oh, you sent Mark the link. Hey, Mark. Junior sent you the link for the SIDS view. You know, if you check your messenger, you should have it. This way, tomorrow. I'm not sure what time they go on. I'm not sure if it's 6 or 7 o'clock, but I'm sure they post it. Yeah, I'm Speed Racer. Yeah, maybe back in the day, you know, when I was a little younger, I kind of looked like Speed Racer with the, you know, I still have the black hair, you know, but you know, all the gray in the beard now. You know, what the hell's going on? Yeah, schedule, able to clock. All right, click on it. Oh, all right. So you commented on there also. All right, Mark. Yeah, you're all set up, Mark. Junior set you up. You should have no problems finding Sid's view. You know, even with my eyes. Right. So, yeah, it's a beautiful night out tonight. Chilling out on the porch. Got the little fire going here, and sitting out with Loki. He's just making sure nothing's gonna sneak up on us, right, Loki? Right? Who's out there? You got him? Who's that? Good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy, Daddy. Yes, he's a good boy. So, yeah, like I was saying, you know, he was like, he was kind of doubtful, you know, about running the pro stock, you know. And I gotta, you know, and tell him, like he said, and remember, don't forget some stuff. Yeah, you know, he was going into a new division with a car, you know, fresh car. I mean, the car has been proven. Tom Scully, you know, had put that car in victory lane quite a few times. But, you know, we took the car right down to the chassis and rebuilt that whole, you know, built the whole car back together. A lot of the old parts, excuse me, and some new parts. So we had a new division, a new car, and we got hit with the, not hit, but it was kind of last minute with a new crew chief, you know. So it was, and I explained that in the last podcast about Mike Vaness. Everybody was like, "Oh, what happened with you and Mike?" Nothing happened with me and Mike. We believe me, we loved Mike and still do, and it was just he had made a decision, him and his family, to move down to North Carolina, and living in North Carolina and racing in Seekonk, Massachusetts, it's a little tough. So he actually hooked us up with Tim, who's a good friend of his, which was a blessing. And so we had the new car, the new division, the new crew chief. We had all of that stuff. So it was a lot. It's a lot to swallow, especially as a driver. You're going into all of this. It's especially Rowdy. He wants to win. That's what he's there for. He wants to win, so he doesn't want to be struggling. And it happens, sometimes. But it's all worked out. It's all been working out so far. Yeah. What is it? The bank. Yeah, we did. I've been wanting to go to the pro stocks, and not because move up a division, because I tell you, the late models, that is a great division. They have more cars. You can take that car and race anywhere. I mean, those ACT cars, you can run all these tracks. Run that ACT package. But my main thing, and you're gonna laugh, it was money. We spend the same amount of money, racing a pro stock as a late model, basically. The tires, I don't know if they're $5 or $10 more a piece. The fuel is the same fuel that you use in a late model. The cars, basically, you can buy the cars for about the same amount of money. The big thing is the shocks. You spend money on those shocks. The more money, for shocks. But that's an initial investment. You buy 2 sets of shocks, 8 shocks, so you have spares, and after that, you hope you're not ruining the shocks. You have to send them out. What's nice about those shocks that we use, you can send them out and have them rebuilt, and then they're good to go again. As long as you don't, even if I'm sure if you bend them, they can change the shaft and all of that. But so that was the thing. I mean, the late models, they pay $800 for a win. Pro stocks pay $1,500 on a regular 30 lap for a late model, 40 lap for the pro stocks. If they get more laps, they give you more money. But so it was like almost doubling the money, and and that's one of the main reasons, because at the end of the day, it costs a lot of money to race. No matter what division you're in, it's always costing money. So so that helped us. That helps us. If you're finishing up in the top 5, you're bringing some of that money back, and it helps pay for some of the stuff. So that was one of the driving decisions, for me. I mean, and also, Jacob's been in the late model division. Yeah, we didn't win a championship, but we came damn close. And if it wasn't for those chase things, the last race, I mean, both years, he won the first 3 chase races. You know what I mean? In both years, the first, second, and third. The fourth one where we screwed up. In both years, and we missed it by 1 race. So I mean, each year he had 5 wins. I mean, 5 wins in a year in a division. There's guys that would. I mean, I know me. I had like 1 win my whole career. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. So I knew he could do it. I knew if we could give him the car for him to a good car to drive. He could do this. So, yeah, I think it was a good decision, Mark. You're right. And, we'll see what comes up for the future. We're not even thinking about that right now. We're just thinking about let's finish this year off, and let's win this championship. That's what our goal is right now. Just concentrate on that pro stock and win that championship. But, it's getting a little late. I think Loki's at the door over there. Loki, what are you doing? I think he needs to. Cheryl, hi, love you too. Thanks for watching. You love my sweatshirt. I thought you loved me. Sorry, that's my eyes. I can't see. Yeah, this is one of the sweatshirts. This is when after the third championship. So we had 3, and then I have the shirts from the 4 championships. Actually, I put I think we put. It was 6-time champion because he had won one at Freddie. I'm talking about. He had won one at Thompson. Then he had one in 2000. That was like 94 or something. Then he won Seekonk championship in 2000. And then when he came to run with us, he won 4 championships: 2008, 9, 10, and 11. So yeah, this is a cool sweatshirt. This is like. Yeah, I got this one in my closet. I don't really wear it out much. I just figured I'd put it on for the podcast so everybody could see it, you know. It's actually, let's see if you can see the back here. Let's see. You guys see the back? Yeah. You know, Flying Fred, you know. So, yeah, Mark, I hope so, you know. Trying to get, you know, bigger and better things for Rowdy. I mean, I love racing at Seekonk, you know, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I'd love to see him be able to make a career out of it. I don't know if it'll be NASCAR, maybe it's just, you know, a side hustle for him, driving or helping people, coaching. You know, he does a little coaching now. He coaches for a few legend drivers and Bandolero drivers. He helps them out. So, yeah, I would love to see him be able to, love to be able to see him, you know, be able to do something with this, you know, other than just, you know, race at Seekonk, you know, on Saturday nights. So that would be great. Yeah, Junior, that would be a sick one. Yeah, that's why we need to get the championship. So then I can put, you know, 2025 Seekonk Pro Stock champion. Yeah, that'll be great. We'll get those, you know. Yeah, don't hope it's a fact. All right. I love the way you think. Manifest it, right? You think it, you keep thinking it, it will happen, right? But yeah, I don't even know what time it is. I can't even see it on my phone because this app that I use doesn't show me the time. But I know I've been on for over an hour with you guys, and I've had a blast. I'm telling you, I enjoyed myself. This has been great. I love all the questions and stuff coming in from you guys, and I appreciate you guys watching. Tell your friends, and you know, to subscribe to the Rough and Rowdy podcast. You know, it's free to subscribe. Tell them to like and subscribe, and you know, even the JPB Racing page. You know, if they can follow us there. We're always posting stuff, constantly trying to post stuff up for you guys. Racer, yeah, thank you. Always be positive. You're right. It's 8:10 p.m. Wow. Yeah. So I'm gonna get Loki and take him out in the field so he can go do his thing. Yes. Well, everybody will be. We'll have plenty of them. We'll have plenty of those shirts made for sure. For sure, definitely. But yeah. So anyway, I hate to go, but it's been a little over an hour. I got some other stuff I got to get done. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's been awesome. Who's this? Levi's Oil. Hey, shake and bake. What's happening? Yeah, Levi's Oil, you guys, local oil company. If you guys, looking to switch over to another company, Levi's Oil. He's out of Bristol. He's got a Facebook page. Hit him up. George is great. You run out of oil on a Sunday, he runs out for you. It's a family business, and you can't beat them. Family business, local business, And George is one hell of a guy. When he comes to deliver your oil, you got to make sure you go outside and meet him. You'll have a laugh. I tell you, he's one of my good friends, and I'm really happy to have him as a friend, you know. And yeah, so check them out, Levi's Oil. They're from Bristol. They got a Facebook page, you know. Hit them up, you know. Get some oil, you know. Well, the prices are low, right, George? George Adams from Levi's Oil. Just hit him up and check it out. Mikey is putting a... Oh no, Ray. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Believe me. Tell him that I'm sorry. You know, I just went through that last night. It was terrible. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. But you know, it's life, and you know, the thing is you know, dogs, they only have a short time here. So if you have a dog or an animal, you know, give them extra love. Give them a hug from me tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you know, they love you with every ounce of their body. You know, because you're their whole world to them. You know, and you know, sometimes they do stupid shit, but you know, that's what it is. You know, that's what they do. Is, you know, especially if you get a lab. If you get a lab, then you'll know what I'm talking about. You get a lab, and you'll see. But yeah, Ray, I'm sorry. Tell Mikey I said I'm sorry. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys soon. You all have a good night, and God bless.